Okay, so hi everyone. As you all may know, The Sims 4 just I think like 3 weeks ago announced its new expansion pack, Growing Together, which I'm very excited for. I'm gonna wait till it's 50% off though, because I just always feel like the expansion packs in The Sims 4 are always like game packs should have been. So I'm like, yeah, if that was a game pack, I would have bought that full price, but it's not, so I'm not. And anywho, since a new pack just got released, it's always the season of complaining when The Sims 4 drops something, because it just reminds you of how The Sims 4 was just not made very well. Like, the base game wasn't made well, and so all of the packs that come out look so fun and promising, but there's just a lot of issues with the actual Sims 4, and it's so frustrating because literally if they had just made the base game how The Sims 4 works better, The Sims 4 would probably be my favorite of the franchise. Like, it has potential for days. So anyways, since The Sims 4 decided to release a new expansion pack, I thought it would be kind of funny to talk about the biggest disappointments of The Sims 4 packs. Number one, I'm gonna talk about, this is not in any like, it's not a tier ranking, it's just like first that come to mind. Number one is My Wedding Stories. That game looked so fun, but the fact that it's so buggy is just like, wow. That's so disappointing. Like, we could have had the best weddings of the Sims franchise. That's literally what the game pack was for, but it doesn't work. So sad. And I'm not even like a family Sims player. I'll do it sometimes just to like play with them. I just prefer more so like young adults, just like trying to make it on their own and stuff like that, because like that's my age group. But yeah, My Wedding Stories was such a flop, because I'm like, I don't know if I'll ever want to be married, but I would have loved to like do that. Like, it would have been fun for a couple of times. Next one would be Sulani. So in my personal opinion, the gameplay that should have came with Sulani should have honestly been the gameplay that's coming with Growing Together. Like, it should have just added Sulani the world and all the little things that Sulani came with. So like, basically put Growing Together with Island Living, scratch out the world we're getting with Growing Together, because it's boring. It's boring. Like, I'm not excited for that world. But that's, in my opinion, what should have came with Island Living, because like Island, I just think of very like community, family, like, especially since Sulani's like kind of like a small town feel, like you know, it has like that bustling part. But can I also just say that I feel like every world in The Sims 4 should have came with its own like grocery mart, that you could like buy groceries at, its own little like something for retail, like retail cart thing that you could buy things at. Like, I think the most disappointing thing about The Sims 4 to me is like whenever you do get better upgrades in the later packs, you just think to yourself, why couldn't they have just started doing this from the start? Because the thing about the Sims worlds is they are so incomplete. Like every single one of them is incomplete to me, and it's really frustrating. That's why I love The Sims 3. One of the reasons is because the world felt complete. So in general, The Sims 4, just the world drive me insane. Like swimmable water should be in every world. There should be like hiking posts where you could just like take a walk in every world. There should also be like some sort of like community garden or something in every world. I also feel like just having like a little subway station or something for travel like in every world, even if it's just like a rabbit hole like that. The Sims 4 just felt like they did not put a lot of thought into it throughout the game, and it drives me crazy. Because it's like, every time I play The Sims 4, I'm dissatisfied with something that just makes me like turn the game off. So it's very difficult for me to enjoy. But yeah, Sulani, the fact that it didn't come with surfing or like kayaking or paddleboarding, like the water activities should have definitely so frustrating. It should have also came with an aquarium. Like the marine biology career, like when you get high enough, it should like send you to work at an aquarium and you just take care of like different animals at the aquarium. Like, I don't know, I just feel like the wildlife in Sulani, island living, and the family aspect gameplay was just so lacking. Like, I don't even care that it didn't come with hotels. Unpopular opinion, I don't care. I didn't care about it at all. But the lack of water sports and the marine biology career kind of flopping, like, unacceptable to me. The next thing would be city living. Love city living, but I can't stand how small it is. Like the fashion district, the fact that we didn't get any model career, fashion shows you can watch, trendy fashion. Like, why couldn't trendy, that system, have come with city living? That's what I mean by it's so frustrating. I also would have thought it would be so cool to just have like different trendy shops for every world, where it's like, oh, in this world, this clothes and the clothes that came with that pack is like trending and stuff. But no. So you see what I mean by like there's so much potential, but like they barely give you anything. So this has already gone on for like 9 minutes, but basically I just wanted to come on here and complain about The Sims 4. University life. There's like, they should have had more lots for the campus. Like, there should be a library for each of the campuses. There should be like a student life zone, and then the cafeteria should have been like its own thing. So that's very, very frustrating to me. I also feel like there was not enough student organizations. I really wish you could have like made your own student organization. Was like a lot more potential for that. But no. Also felt like that middle spot, there's also not enough housing lots. Like, dorms, yes, but there should also be like townhouses for like the upperclassmen, and it's like just needed more housing, and like the sorority houses and stuff. But overall, I feel like everything that came with Get Together should have just came with the university pack. Like all the clubbing and everything like that. Like that could have easily fit with the university pack. Same with the organizations, like I said. So that's really frustrating. Again, why didn't Windenburg have swimmable water? Hiking trails, like, it's very frustrating. High school years, I think it's cute for what it is. I just wish you could do high schools in, like, unpopular opinion. Okay, so Seasons, Cats and Dogs, Parenthood, Growing Together, and high school years, I feel like all should have just came with the base game. To be honest, like so many things, I'm like, we really had to pay to get that feature. Like, The Sims 4, like, you need most of the packs just to like have enough to do, but then when you have too many packs, your game doesn't work. And it's like, maybe instead of giving us all these different worlds, you could have just given us this gameplay from the beginning. And I feel like that would have just helped out the game a lot more. Because Windenburg, Oasis Springs, they're cute, but they should have had like swimmable water, hiking trails. Like I said, like grocery, like shopping, like it's just very lackluster. So I'm like, if you had more gameplay with those, so much better. So, especially when you have so many packs and you have so many worlds, it's like, I don't play with all the worlds anymore. So it's like, I spent all this money. Half of it's basically to get a new world, and I don't even play with it because there's too many worlds. Yet each world is too small to feel complete. So frustrating. So that's all the complaining I'm gonna do for today for The Sims 4. It's just one of those things where it's like, this had the potential to be a masterpiece, but it really just was mediocre at best. It's like the first Suicide Squad movie. That's the feeling I get with The Sims 4. Alright, peace. Bye.